right, guys, how you doing? This is John.
Oh, and Steph.
Yeah, we are going to discuss our top 10 movies of 2024. Right before we discuss our top 10, we are going to mention our honorable mentions. So we just picked 3, so I'm gonna let you go first.
My 3 honorable mentions are Strange Darling.
Okay.
Very good. I liked the way that the story was told.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a little bit freaky.
It was kind of funny because
Nice
like
little twist, yeah.
when it started thinking about something, and then the next part came out, you were like thinking about something else, and then when it ended, you were like, wait, what did I just watch?
Yeah, exactly.
So I really like the rewatchability on it, and that's why it's an honorable mention.
Two more.
My next one would be Lisa Frankenstein. It was really fun and campy. Very
Yeah,
funny.
very campy.
My last honorable mention, it was Saturday Night, surprisingly.
Okay.
I thought the movie was really fun. I don't know anything about the history of Saturday Night Live,
Yeah.
but I thought it was really fun. And
It did make me like want to look into like old
the
YouTube
history.
videos and stuff.
Oh yeah, and like watching their sketches. And I just liked like the go and like how fun everybody was, and like it seemed like they were all having fun filming it.
For my first one, I'm gonna pick Transformers 1. I'm not really into Transformers like that, but this one had the sauce. I'm not gonna lie, like this one was really good. I did like the animation. Story was decent. Pretty underrated because they did not market this movie, but yeah. But my second one, I'm gonna say Deadpool Wolverine, because I've been a fan of X-Men Fox universe since like I was in high school, so it has some nostalgia factors to me, and it was a nice send off to the X-Men universe. So, but my third one, that's tough. My last one, Problemista.
Okay.
Yeah, that did not make my top 10. I really enjoyed it. I did like Tilda Swinton. I think that's her name. I think she did a really good job. And the main actor too, I think he directed it, no?
Yeah, he wrote, directed, acted in it. He was really good in it.
Which is pretty impressive. Okay, so now we're going to get into our top 10 movies of 2024. I'm going to let you go first.
My number 10 spot is
10.
for
10.
Anora.
Ooh, that's kind of crazy because I think that's my also top 10.
Or like
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Oh,
top
really?
10
Number
Anora
10? So
type
number 10.
shit.
I mean, we obviously like it for different reasons. We don't like it for the same reason.
Yeah, true.
I like how most movies are shot now. Because like they're pretty like edited and color graded and stuff like that. And this one was really good. It's kind of like strangely funny. I don't know, like I like the pacing of it. It kind of just throws you in right away. I thought it was an interesting story to tell. I heard that she did her research and she talked to a lot of girls that were like working in
I
like
totally forgot I was about that.
A gentleman's club type of thing. Exactly, a strip club type of thing. Like I think those are both pretty respectable titles to work at.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just about a girl who meets a boy, and then there's like an adventure, and I really like that the way that the story is told. But
I did like the characters. They're all funny. It's like low-key like a little bit of a comedy as well, because like they do have some comedy elements. I like the guy from it. The main girl, she really has stepped up in her career. Like she was in Once Upon a Time, Scream, and all that. But yeah, I think everyone did a great performance in that movie. So yeah, so I'll let you do number 9 since we have the same one.
So my number 9 was Wicked. Yeah. Well, I really liked Wicked because it's a musical. For people who don't know me really well and really personally, I love musicals, and I used to be in musical theater and theater in general. This right away became something that I knew I was going to enjoy. I love everybody's performance in it.
Yeah, it's really good. I think
it's super fun. The music's so good. I've always wanted to see Wicked like on Broadway or like on a stage. So watching it like this was like the closest thing I could get until I get to see it. Ariana Grande, so good.
Yeah, she
was. And then
good
Cynthia Erivo, so good. They were both really good. All the supporting actors were also very good.
I did like it.
As someone who doesn't like musicals,
yeah, I'm not really a fan of musicals, but I did enjoy myself. The music was pretty catchy. The shots were pretty cool. I just didn't like how sometimes it looks kind of desaturated a little bit.
Oh, so you wish it was more saturated?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Because in the beginning it was like kind of
a little more bright and fun.
Yeah, I had a fun time. Just the runtime is kind of crazy.
See, but
2 hours and 40 minutes
are usually really long.
Yeah,
musicals are really long. I don't know how long La La Land is, but I know you really like La La Land.
Yeah, I feel that was like close to this runtime of Wicked. It's like 2:30 or something like that. But yeah, my number 9 for me is gonna be Alien Romulus. Alien is a franchise where I'm not like super like into like some people, but for some reason like this one in particular. Oh my gosh, shit! It was a good time. Like it did feel like something separate from the Alien universe, because I know you haven't seen any of them, right?
No, I've never seen
Yeah, like it's still like the basics where like you have a crew, they're trying to explore something, shit happens, aliens, face huggers, all that stuff. But this one was really good. I enjoyed it. The cast was pretty good. The action was cool. There was a particular scene, like a scene where it was pretty creative, where she's going through that pipeline and then like the liquid gas is on it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
That was really cool.
yeah. But I had pretty much fun time. And if you've seen the movie, like you've seen the fucking spoilers, the fucking naked dude, it's fucking creepy.
Oh, but he's a real person.
Yeah, he's a real person.
He's a basketball
Yeah,
player.
but best part in international. But yeah,
I really like that movie too. I really like all the action. It made
Yeah,
me
it was
want to
pretty
watch
cool.
the rest of the franchise. So I think that's really good. You know, like
Yeah.
just getting thrown into a random movie in the series,
franchise,
in the
yeah, type
franchise,
of
and just
thing.
being like, oh, now I want to watch all of them.
mm-hmm.
My number 8 spot goes to Sing Sing.
Ooh,
That movie we just watched yesterday.
yeah,
So
we
if
watched it
we
yesterday.
Had filmed this
Before that.
before yesterday, I would have probably said something else. Again, as another person who like appreciates the theater, it did take me back to like when I was in theater, and like you do those exercises where they're like, okay guys, loosen up,
Yeah,
and they tell you to like act and like just like turn it off, or like they tell you like, okay, now act like you're this and do this and that, and I thought that was really fun. The parts where like it's just really emotional, and it's nice to see like men cry and feel their feelings, and like they're in prison.
Exactly. Even though in the movie, like he was saying, like we only do this every 6 months,
But it
and-
means a lot to
yeah,
them,
exactly,
and that's
'cause-
why.
Yeah, because in prison, like if you're in there, like you have to have something
Yeah,
to
and
rely
so
on.
because if not, you're just gonna get thrown back into the world, and you're not gonna know what to do. So at least this will like give you some form of alleviating the stress and the pain that you feel in there from being boxed into a place where no one treats you right and people disrespect you. For some reason, it reminded me a lot of my dad.
Yeah,
But
she
my
was,
dad's
she was bawling.
But my dad's never been to prison. Everybody should see it. I think it's really good, and it's based on a true story.
Yeah,
So
I totally forgot about that when I was
It's based on
watching it.
people that are really in prison. A lot of the men that were in it are
Yeah,
people,
played themselves. Yeah,
played themselves, and at the end they show you footage of like the plays that they have put on that have helped them. Seeing that like a prisoner that already was out come back and be like, I just want to come back and see you guys.
Yeah,
I want to do an
that-
exercise. Like that felt so nice, you know. Like
Yeah.
it really means like it did help them. You know, it means something to them. So
yeah.
that was my number 8.
My number 8 was Lego's Piece by Piece. I did not hear anything about Pharrell making a Lego movie type of thing. I just thought it was really creative how it's basically like a documentary, but it's in a piece of like Lego form.
Yeah, he says that at the beginning. I went to go see
Yeah.
it because my little brother wanted to go see it. So.
Shout out
Shout out to
Steve.
Steve.
Steve. Yeah, like it was a really creative way to like show a documentary, because of course they could just do a traditional documentary, but I feel like it wouldn't have got this like not like popularity, but like spice to it, you know what I'm saying?
It would have like been more fun. Like you don't have to just see it as an adult. You can take your
Yeah,
kids to see
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
It's just more fun.
Yeah,
you know? Like
exactly,
anybody
yeah.
can go see it, and I feel
Mhm.
like it just shows how creative he is.
Yeah.
And there was music in it.
It's the music's that I still listen to sometimes. Of course, like especially what's that one like like I forgot
I
the
don't know
name.
what it's
Yeah.
talking about.
But yeah, that song I play right now. But yeah, that one's really good.
So my number 7, Long Legs. Not that I didn't think I was gonna like it. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. It was kind of, I
Really
will
like
say it
that
was
one.
kind of artsy fartsy. I tend to be like, I don't know, like the fact that like even you said you were like, this is shot on, what was it?
I don't remember
Like
what
the
I
first
said.
shot, it was like a little square.
Like aspect ratio.
Yeah, the aspect ratio.
Yeah.
So it was like I was already like, oh my god, it's gonna be artsy fartsy, and I'm not a fan of that. Just because like I don't know, movies are kind of meant to be fun, and so like
No,
it felt
yeah.
kind of like artsy fartsy.
Mhm.
But I love a good like mystery drama and then horror. I kind of felt like the movie, like, for some reason, I've never seen it, but like it felt like the movie Zodiac. Like it
Yeah,
felt like that.
A little bit.
I've never seen it before, but I feel like that's the vibe.
It's like Zodiac, but with actual fucking demons.
Because like the
devil
shot
shit.
where like she's on the ground and she has like everything laid out by the days of when things happen. Like I don't know, that felt like very Zodiac-esque. Like for some reason, because like cracking codes and stuff like that. And like I thought it was really good. It was really fun. Like in a movie way, not in a like it was a fun movie.
So for me, the top 7 I got is I Saw the TV Glow. I kind of figured I was gonna like it. It kind of has that like coming to age themes to it, and like just a guy, and then like nostalgia. Like there's a lot of nostalgia themes into it. You can't really like rely on looking back at certain things that you used to like. I mean, you still can appreciate those memories that you had with like TV shows and movies, how like you go back to them and they don't hit the same way as they used to. Supposedly there's like a themes of like being trans. I didn't really see those themes, but hey, like more like representation of those themes, so fuck it, like it doesn't matter.
The themes, like like how it's a trans allegory.
Yeah,
I mean, whether it is or not, and if people do relate to it in that way, that's really beautiful. Yeah, because like wanting to like live your true self and stuff like that, that's true, because he says like you can't, there's no going back and stuff like that, like stuff like, and for me and for you, it related more on like growing up and like feeling like you can never go back to those moments, like the part where he literally goes to watch the show that he literally watched when he was too young, and like it felt like it was such a big deal to him, and then he goes back and he's like, that's it, like why did I like this so much? This isn't scary, this isn't cool, like I don't understand it. So I really enjoyed that part too, because I was like it just like that's how it feels when you get older, like things just don't hit the same. My number 6 was Civil War. I enjoyed this a lot, just for what it looked like, how it had to do with like photography, how like important, especially in the year 2024, I won't say why, but photographers and journalists are very important to society, and I don't think they get enough credit, and I feel like this was just a really nice love letter to them, and showing like how far they'll go to get the shot, to get the important information of what's going on, because journalism is just history, and this is what those things are telling, like these people are all there, and it says a lot about like where we are right now in the state of the world,
especially today.
Like, it feels like we're at a civil war almost.
Like when we're filming this, I
don't know if you want to talk about it.
I
feel like it's just like movies are an escapism.
True. So 6, right? Okay, so it's a movie that we already discussed. It's not gonna be like too rough, but I have Sing Sing.
Wow, that's a lot higher.
Actually, I really like this.
I want to know why you liked it so much.
This is a movie where like it almost made me cry. Almost, like, especially near the end. I'm gonna bleep. I'm gonna tell you, fuck.
I cried so
hard. I was like, close.
I'm so glad that I didn't like wear any makeup or anything. Like I was like ready to cry. Like I didn't think I was gonna cry as much as I did, but
like the story felt so personal, and I loved all the characters, even though they are prisoners. They're still people. Like they made mistakes like everybody else, So
wow, so that's your number 6, and it almost made you cry. But you're like the next 5 didn't make you cry.
Top 5 movies.
A big deal, I guess. So my number 5 is Thelma.
Ooh, Thelma. Okay.
Yeah, it's about this lady getting scammed out of money, like what happens to people nowadays, where you get scammed out of money or something, or like people pretend to like be somebody that they're not or whatever, to like get you to like send ransom money or whatever. But I really enjoyed it. As somebody who works directly with the elderly, this was it was fun and relatable, and like it just it felt really fun. I really liked it. She's getting older, she can't maybe live on her own, she can't get ready almost on her own. She gets scammed easily because she's getting older. And I really enjoyed it, because it's just like it made me think of all the people that I've taken care of in the past, and just to know that like that could be them. And also like just the themes of like getting older, like you're never gonna like be caught up with everything, something's always gonna like best you. And I really enjoyed it. It was a good time, and I think you
it was a good time
too.
I did. It's gonna be in my top 5 for sure.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah,
that was my number 5.
My number 5 is going to be, we were talking about this, Long Legs. everything I fucking like. Murder mystery, detectives involved, and horror. You know, I like things like True Detective, Mindhunter, and I said, you know, like I said before, horror, where like it was really all good themes. I really like the main actress. She did a really good job of making sure like she's like I don't know what I'm trying to say.
It was really good.
It was good. Yeah,
it was scary. It was fun. It had a little psychological element. Yeah. So number 4 for me is Problemista.
Oh yeah, that was my honorable mention. Yeah,
it just looked really fun in the trailer. And I was like, oh, I want to see what this is about. Like, this looks fun. And then when we were watching it, you find out it's about a guy who wants to make toys. He's always, like, lived in his head, in his own world. And his mom, like, protected him a lot from a lot of the things that, like, could have hurt him growing up. Or, like, made him live in his own world to keep himself safe. And he moves away to go to New York to, like, find better opportunities. And it felt very, like, coming of age.
Yeah.
Like, low-key, like, kind of, like, later stage adult, like, 20 in your like 20s, and it felt like finding your footing as a 20 something year old, and when like you're leaving your home and finding yourself. Tilda Swinton was really fun in it.
Yeah, she was really funny.
She was so annoying.
She was super
but
aggressive, and
but she was really good in it.
My number 4, we already talked about this before, but Thelma. Thelma got fucking high. At one point, it was number 1, but we watched like 10 movies.
We watched a lot of movies since
then. Yeah, but Thelma was a really good. I really enjoy like the message behind it. How like we said before, people just get old, man. I feel like the main message of that movie was like, just don't be afraid to ask for help. Like, especially in that age, and honestly, anytime, because there are people that are out there that are willing to help you and care about you and love you and want to see you succeed.
It also like lets you know, like, don't minimize older people. You know, because like when you talk to older people like they're babies, or you talk to them like they're dumb, like they're adults.
Number 3. Top three.
My number 3 was Late Night with the Devil.
It's funny because the reason why I'm smiling, because I'm looking at her list and we have the same top 3.
Oh, number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we can just talk about it.
So we can just talk because we have the exact same top 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have the exact, so we're just gonna talk about it. Yeah. So number 3 is Late Night with the Devil. Yeah.
I really liked it because I thought like it was like a fun horror movie. You know, it had to do with like late night talk show TV host, and it just so happens to be on Halloween, and he doesn't really believe in like that like scary like possession mumbo jumbo whatever. The only reason why I don't like that I have it in my top 3 is because they do use AI.
Yeah, I remember that.
For 2 spots on like the Be Right Back screen. I get that some people don't think that's a big deal, but I just think that like if you had the time to make AI images, why don't you just pay your artist?
Exactly,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like a good like Halloween movie to watch with your friends or
I think it's great too
with anybody. Movie, I think like if we wanted to watch it with your friends, they'd be down,
short,
and I think they would like it.
Number 2 was Challengers. This is the only movie in this list in our top 10 where it made me like move out of my seat. Usually I'm just chilling in my seat. I'm just like relaxing. I put the recliner up.
From like the cinematography, the acting, the score.
Yeah, the score is really good too.
The drama, like the story, like everything was so good in this movie. It like made me like love sports and tennis even more. It's a really good story. It's so fun, and I feel like everyone should see this movie. Like Zendaya's performance is so good. The guys that play Art and Patrick are really good. And
I like how they're like they're not unknown, but they're just pretty much low key, which makes it pretty good because just so they could shine.
The guy that plays Art, Mike Feist, I think he was also in West Side Story, but the tennis was really good in it. Like how like the way that they got those shots where it's like
like underneath, like showing the lines of the court. Yeah,
I felt like those like Breaking Bad shots.
Yeah, for real, like those those
POV like POV shots. Yeah. Shout out Zendaya. I love you so much. You made me hate you in this movie. You were so good.
It's time for our number 1. Yeah, we should both say it. 3, 2, 1.
They didn't like it because it felt like mid-90s, like a rip-off on mid-90s. I feel like it was a more relatable experience for a lot of us in like Gen
especially
Z.
someone of color.
And then especially like children of color, because I feel like it can be relatable to anyone in Gen Z, but it felt really relatable down to like what he would watch on YouTube, like
yeah, exactly.
the idea of like making your own YouTube videos and filming skate videos for your friends. I didn't do any of those things, but I watch YouTube videos, and although I'm not young Asian boy growing up in the early 2000s, I related to it. Even as a girl, down to like those scenes where like you're awkwardly hanging out with a boy
with the
and
girl
like
or boy.
you want to like kiss them or something, and it's just a lot of like awkwardness and growing up and stuff. I think it was way more relatable than mid 90s.
Yeah,
for me,
I agree. Yeah,
and I'm only bringing that up because I know people were saying like this is trying to be like mid 90s.
this is way better than midnight. I still like mid 90s. I know she doesn't really like mid 90s.
I like it, but it's just like I don't know. Like I felt like the kid kind of deserved to be treated like shit sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was just like a boy. Like that movie really was about a boy. This one, it didn't feel like it was about just a boy. It could be anybody.
Yeah,
like, showing
the relationship he had with his sister in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, his sister was a Paramore fan.
Yeah, like the sister was kind of like a meanie, and also he was being a meanie too to his sisters.
God, listen, bitch.
He just called me a bitch.
They have like a reconciliation.
Yeah, just like the sibling effect type of thing.
Yeah, like you like you could butt heads with your siblings all day, but like you love them and you don't want them to leave. The mom's little monologue towards the end, kind of her little speech that she gives to him about how like I know you hate me or something, and like I do this all for you, and like I love you, and like it really hits home, and you're just thinking about your mom. Yeah. And you know that like she does all of this for you, and like I'm sure like if they had like the dad in it, then they would know, but like he's busy working, which is what usually happens in these houses, you know. Like your dad's out working, your mom's at home, and she has like the weight of the world on her. Exactly. So I thought it was really good. Very relatable.
If you haven't watched it, watch DD. Like it's super good.
Yeah, it's really
please
good.
Watch DD. Don't know if it made a lot of money in the box office, but yeah, please watch DD. So that was our top 10 movies of 2024 of the year. So if you like this, make sure to comment, like, subscribe.
Or tell us like your favorite movies. If you went to go see any, go watch more movies.
And make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and thank you. Have a good day. Outro. Play the outro. Bye bye.